Hello, my dear students. Good morning. Students, let's start reading the rest of the part of this chapter. Okay. Several hours later, I walked home. Several hours later, having spent a long time there in that locker room, quite safely and securely, where he had been sheltered by some kind-hearted persons. So he walked his home. He went to his home, facing that the dangerous experience of his life. Having spent some time or some hours there, having spent several hours there, not some, several hours there in that locker room, and taken rest, and when he had felt that, when William Douglas felt that he had been totally comfortable, he started going to his home, he started walking his home. I was weak and trembling. At that time, William Douglas felt himself physically weak, and his body started trembling with the slightest exertion. I shook and cried when I lay on my bed. When he had finally reached his home, and when he lay down on the bed, he noticed that his body had been badly exerted. So he again trembled with fear and cried. He again trembled with fear and began to weep, because he had never experienced such a hard and complicated, difficult situation in his life before. It was the first time. I couldn't eat that night, though he tried to eat something, but he could not eat because all the body organs gave him much pain, unbearable pain. 4 days, a haunting fear. For the following few days, or maybe some days, several days, a haunting fear. The word haunting stands for here. Continually a recurring incident to the mind. Continually recurring to the mind. Something that strikes the mind continuously. 4 days, a haunting fear. That the great fear of water continuously struck into the mind of William Douglas for the following some days. Was in my heart, and he could not get rid of that fear which had taken place, which had entered his heart. After entered, we don't use any preposition, we avoid it. Otherwise I would have used the preposition into, but we generally skip it. The slightest exertion upset me. Whenever William Douglas found some movement in his body, the slightest movement in his body, whenever he tried to raise himself from the bed, whenever he tried to put his legs down to the ground, he found himself badly upset, because he could not do so, making me wobbly. Wobbly means shaky, SHCKY, in the knees. So whenever he tried to put his legs down to the ground, his legs did not support him, and said that he should not take any kind of risk. And he started trembling. He started shivering with fear, trembling with fear, and sick to my stomach. Inside the stomach, his muscles also started giving him so much pain that he could not stand himself up. He could not rise himself up from his bed. भाई ऐसा है, देखो बेटे, I have explained each and every sentence in English. If you find any problem in understanding the explanation as given by me in English, then you can write to me so that I can also give you some translation in Hindi also. I never went back to the pool. Right from that day onwards, William Douglas never visited the YMCA pool. He had hated that the pool very strongly by heart. Okay, I feared water. He had got much fear of water in his mind, in his heart. I avoided it whenever I could. So whenever he found himself very near to some water body, to some water resource, so William Douglas did not go to it, and he tried his best to avoid the water body. Right from that day onwards, William Douglas never visited the YMCA pool, and secondly, he also kept himself away from all kinds of water resources, whether it was a lake, it was a pond, it was a well, it was a river, or it was any other place. A few years later, when I came to know, when a long span of time had passed, and when he had grown up, William Douglas started thinking of the same dream which he had taken in the days of his early childhood to become a good swimmer, since he wanted to become a swimmer. And I had also mentioned before starting the chapter that William Douglas was really very determined, confident, courageous, brave child in all respects. A few years later, when I came to know the waters of the Cascades, the word Cascades stands for waterfalls that run from the high peaks of the mountains and the hills. पर्वतों की, पहाड़ियों की ऊंची चोटियों से जो गिरते हैं, पानी के जो झरने गिरते हैं, उनको वाटरफॉल्स भी कहते हैं, उनको कास्केड्स भी कहते हैं. A few years later, when I came to know the waters of the Cascades, I wanted to get into them. After a few years, when William Douglas had grown up, when William Douglas had started forgetting that the fear of YMCA pool, and when he came to know that there were some waterfalls in the nearby areas, hilly areas, he wanted to go there and take bath, okay, sitting himself under the waterfalls. वो कहता है कि मैं इस प्रकार से वहाँ जाना चाहता था, उन सभी जल के जो झरने थे, उन सभी झरनों के साथ अपना अनुभव लेना चाहता था, मैं वहाँ पर स्नान करना चाहता था. And whenever I did, and whenever he went to the waterfalls, those the cascades, whether I was wading the Titan or bumping river, wade stands for air, walk through the water body with difficulty, walk through the water with difficulty. Whether he was walking through the water of the Titan or the bumping river with difficulty, or whether he was bathing in the warm lake of the Goat Rocks, whether he was taking bath under the waterfalls, whether he was walking through the water of Titan or bumping river with difficulty, or taking bath or bathing in warm lake of the Goat Rocks, the terror that had seized me in the pool would come back. He found himself badly afraid to that great fear of the YMCA pool, and he could hardly take bath, and he could hardly do any other work in those all water resources very happily, cheerfully and fearlessly. No. He could not come out of that fear. That the fear touched his mind, that the fear struck into his mind at the same time when he started walking through the deep water of Titan or bumping river, or when he started bathing, when he started taking bath It's a verb. When we use it as a verb, so it is pronounced as bathe, and when we use it as a noun, so it is pronounced as bath. So whenever he started bathing in warm lake of the Goat Rocks, it is the name of a particular place and it is the name of the lake. He found himself fully terrorized, okay, by the great fear of that YMCA pool, and he could not enjoy it all. It would take possession of me completely. That the fear of the YMCA pool incident had taken its possession of him from all sides. It had caught him very tightly. Take possession means catch something into its possession, okay, hold or surround something. My legs would become paralyzed. The word paralyzed stands for here immobiled, make powerless and unable to function. Make the body limbs powerless and unable to function. It is known as paralyzed. Because it has been used as a verb, so we should use it as immobile. My legs would become immobile means whenever he found himself caught by the fear of the YMCA pool, his legs did not support him. His legs stopped working, functioning, and he stood still there quite helplessly. Okay, I see horror would grab my heart. At the same time, his heart was also filled with so much fear, freezing, sensational fear. I see horror, sensational fear. He got badly thrilled, and a sensational fear appeared in his mind, and he stopped doing all the works. Okay, this handicap stayed with me. This handicap stayed with me. This is the weakness of mind. At that time, this is the weakness of mind and the weakness of body. But in a true sense, we would like to call it as a weakness of mind. This handicap stayed with me as the years rolled by. That the handicapcy of his mind followed him till he had attained the age of 20 to 25 years. Okay, till he become a youth, till he become a young man. This handicap stayed me with as the years rolled by. Since at the age of 12 or at the age of 11 or 12, at the age of 11 or 12, 10 or 11, 10 or 11, he had experienced the worst incident of his life at the YMCA pool. So after some years, he started going to some cascades, to some rivers in order to experience himself with the water of those all water resources. But when he found himself totally helpless, so he did not take any kind of risk and he stopped going to all other such places. So this handicap stayed with me as the years rolled by. Means as soon as he grew up, his handicapcy of mind also followed him. Okay, he could not get himself rid of that fearful state of mind. In canoes, the word canoes stands for small boats on main lakes. Main is the name of a city, a town, a city. In canoes on main lakes, fishing for landlocked. Landlocked stands for covered with sand. Covered with the sand. Some part of the fish, some part of any other thing which is covered with sand, layer of sand. It in canoes on main lakes fishing for landlocked Salem. So whenever William Douglas left his home in order to catch the fish, named Salam. Okay, partly covered with the layer of partly covered with the layer of sand, just at the sea beach, just at the outside part of the river or outside part of the sea. Okay, in canoes, sorry, outside part of the lakes, in canoes on main lakes, fishing for landlocked Salem. It is pronounced as Salem. Whenever William Douglas went out in his small boats on main lakes, fishing for landlocked Salem in order to catch the fish. Landlocked Salem. Bass fishing in New Hampshire. Bass stands for here. Salt water fish. Salt water fish. It is also kind of fish. Fishing in New Hampshire. Whenever he went to catch the fish, whenever he went to New Hampshire for fishing, a kind of fish, bass, trout fishing on the Deschutes and Metolius in Oregon, fishing for Salem on the Columbia at Bumping Lake in the Cascades. These all are the names of the places. And whenever getting help of his small boat, he used to go to catch the fish at these all places, especially the lakes. Wherever I went, and wherever he used to go to catch the fish, the haunting fear of the water followed me. He says that the haunting fear of water always followed him. It ruined my fishing trips. That the haunting fear of the water had spoiled his all fishing visits, because he could not catch the fish quite safely, properly and freely. Whenever he tried his best to catch the fish, he thought that he could fall down, he could slip down, he could fall down, and he could die, and he could meet his death. Deprived me of the joy of canoeing. That the haunting fear of mind, that the continuously recurring fear of mind of that YMCA pool, of that fear of water, that the continually recurring fear of water to his mind kept him away from all kinds of fun and pleasure, joys, especially joy of canoeing, boating and swimming. He could get no enjoyment. He could get no enjoyment of those all things. Okay. And he found himself totally helpless in doing anything. I used every way I knew to overcome this fear. Though William Douglas tried his all methods to get rid of that fear of water, उस पानी के भय से मुक्ति पाने के लिए विलियम डगलस ने अपना हर संभव प्रयास किया, but it held me firmly in its grip, but that the fear of water had caught him so tightly, so firmly, that he could not come out of it very easily. Finally, one October, I decided to get an instructor and learn to swim. Finally, when William Douglas had got fully defeated, and he had got no easy alternative to get rid of that fear of water, he finally thought that he should hire an instructor and learn how to swim in the water. Okay, bete, I went to a pool. So now he had hired an instructor. Now William Douglas had hired an instructor, and he wanted to get rid of that instructor, know about the art of swimming, so that he could also learn it very easily and be successful. This the passage is to be completed by us in the next lecture, because the duration of this lecture, which is estimated at about 20 to 22 minutes, because the expected duration of the lecture is taken in about 20 to 25 minutes. So I think if I take it a bit longer, so it would be so much difficult for me to upload it, because it will get so much time in uploading. That's why the rest of the part of this chapter will be learnt by us, okay, in the next lecture, and in the next one lecture it will be completed. It will take hardly one more lecture, beta. Thank you.